Book title: The Art of Living Without Borders. How do we allow ourselves to soar? Written by Vahid Zekavati. Copyright NLP Radio. Introduction. At the beginning of life, most people grow up believing that they should own everything. House, social situations, relationships that are always under their control, and maybe even the owner of life itself. This desire for ownership may seem like a manifestation of power at first glance, but the reality is that the desire to control and take possession leads us to internal restrictions that are hidden from many. Have you ever wondered why, despite your relentless efforts to take control of your life, you still feel like you're faltering somewhere? Maybe you have hesitated for a moment and asked yourself why, instead of enjoying the moment, you are captive to the worries of tomorrow? Why does life, instead of being full of peace and joy, sometimes seem like an endless race? Imagine if you could surrender yourself to the flow of life instead of this endless race against time. If you could let go of the need to possess, accept each moment as it is and immerse yourself in it. Maybe this question will appear in your mind. How can this freedom be achieved? Is it possible for me to be able to live and let life work for me at the same time? This book is an invitation to a deep journey inside, a journey to discover the secret of breaking free from the shackles of ownership and experiencing life in a free way. Along the way, we will show you how you can find the hidden beauty and peace in every moment by freeing yourself from trying to control. This book is a key for those people who seek to find the secret of true joy in life, for those who want to be free and happy from the inside. Ask yourself, are you ready to learn a different truth about life? Are you brave enough to let life guide you and see it as a free and endless flow, not something to be mastered? This book will reveal to you deep secrets about the art of being in tune with life. Now all you have to do is take the first step, accept liberation, and embark on this exciting journey. First chapter. Take life as a journey. Have you ever wondered why every effort to achieve something does not bring deep peace? Why is it that even after achieving big goals, the feeling of satisfaction is still short-lived? Life is an endless path, a path where moments are more important than the destination. Life has given us the opportunity to recreate ourselves at every step of it. It is not like reaching a certain point to achieve a permanent peace. Rather, peace and joy lie in the path itself. Humans who have come to understand this truth are those who pay attention to what is happening at the moment instead of running after the destination. Instead of focusing on reaching, they think about the meaning of life at every step. It might be interesting for you to hear stories from such people. People who had the courage to experience life not as an owner, but as a traveler. Who have taken advantage of every moment they have experienced, not to reach, but to enrich their lives. One of these stories is the story of a man who traveled around the world, not to achieve fame or fortune, but to see and hear, to feel and understand. Everywhere I went, I accepted life as it was, and this acceptance gave me peace, he says. The moments that I looked at as a spectator were more beautiful than any goal or destination. These stories teach us that if we can change our attitude from possession to acceptance, life will show us a new face of beauty and peace. So are you ready to start this journey with open eyes and a receptive heart? Perhaps it is in this acceptance that the secret of true peace and contentment lies. The second chapter. Give up trying to own. Have you ever thought about how the desire for ownership and control is secretly killing your peace of mind and soul? Most of us, without realizing it, spend our entire lives in an endless effort to get, keep what we've got. It's as if everything we lose will take a part of us with it. This desire to possess and dominate, as if it is ingrained with us from the moment of birth, actually gradually deprives us of the real experience of life and peace. Imagine that at every moment of your life, free from the need to possess, you are walking on the path of life, just like a bird that flies at any moment without worrying about its future flights. Life is full of ups and downs, but the desire for control and ownership puts us in invisible constraints. This restriction appears in the form of anxiety, worry, and fear of loss, and these negative feelings sit on our shoulders like a heavy burden. Why does the desire to possess take away our peace? For many people, the desire to own is more than just owning a house or property. This desire, unconsciously, extends to possessing relationships, ideas, and even experiences. Sometimes, due to lack of awareness of the fact that the world and what is in it is transitory and temporary, people think that they can achieve more security by acquiring more. But the reality is that the more we try to own, the more we distance ourselves from the reality and joy of life. A famous psychologist says, "When a person wants to own anything, he deprives himself of experiencing the same thing." Imagine that you want to own the beauty of a flower, and to do this, you cut it off the branch and tell yourself that you own it now. But your very act takes the beauty and life from the flower, and what remains is only a shadow of that original beauty. In the same way, in many aspects of life, when we want to acquire something, instead of enjoying it, we only carry a heavy burden of responsibility and fear of losing it. How can we free ourselves from the need to possess? Getting rid of this need and temptation to possess is a process that takes time and practice. The first step to achieve this inner freedom is to recognize and be aware of our own feelings and reactions. Have you ever noticed why the moment you get something, you are happy, but as soon as you own it, fear and anxiety come with it? These reactions represent the same desire for control and ownership that prevents us from truly experiencing the moments. A practical way to deal with these feelings is to learn to let go. Instead of trying to grab everything, allow yourself to go with the flow of life. It may sound simple, but for many people, letting go is one of the hardest things to do. But it is in these moments of liberation that you can achieve true peace. Stories of people who were freed from the desire to own. It is better to take a look at some people who have been able to overcome this sense of ownership and transform their lives. One such person is a woman named Elizabeth, who for years sought to achieve wealth and financial success. Every day he worked harder than yesterday, and his goal was to own his life and circumstances. But despite getting everything he wanted, he never felt satisfied or at peace. One day, he decided to let go of this endless cycle and allow himself to enjoy the moments of his life instead of trying to possess it. "When I stopped controlling life, I just started living it," he says. Another story is about a man who spent his whole life buying and accumulating assets. But one day when he looked at his house, he felt that these possessions were like chains preventing him from moving and progressing. He decided to give away some of his possessions and invest in his experiences and learning instead of possessions. After this change, he achieved a deep peace and happiness that he never imagined. Understanding the truth that security is not in possession. Many of us assume that the more we have, the more secure we will feel. But in fact, real security comes from within. Security is a feeling that comes when we accept ourselves and align with the flow of life. Instead of looking for possessions, try to find this inner sense of trust in life. When you allow yourself to accept everything as it is, without the need to control or change it, you will feel a sense of real security and peace. Letting go of possessions to find freedom. Many mystics and philosophical schools believe that getting rid of the need for ownership is one of the most important steps to achieve inner freedom. This freedom is not in possessing or owning things and people, but in letting them go. When we look at life with this perspective, we realize that everything is transitory and impermanent. This awareness gives us the power to free ourselves from the shackles and anxieties of trying to possess. Maybe you are also asking yourself, how can I feel secure and content without owning it? The answer is simple. This feeling comes when you learn to trust within yourself instead of depending outside of yourself. This inner trust is the starting point for experiencing a free and peaceful life. With the understanding that life does not need to be controlled and owned, you can be with each moment and enjoy each experience. This freedom from the desire to own allows you to be fully present in the moment and taste the true taste of life. Are you ready to start a new and freer life from this moment on, by giving up the pursuit of possessions? The third chapter. Freedom from worries and stress. Have you ever thought about how much of your daily energy you spend on worries and concerns that may never happen? Stress and worry are two hidden forces that affect our mind and body and deprive us of the joy of living in the moment. But how can we get rid of these restrictions? Is it possible to live without worrying about tomorrow, without fear of the unknown? This chapter invites you to a path of liberation and peace, to learn how to free your mind from worry and stress, and bring joy and peace to your life moments. Understanding the roots of worry and stress. First, we must look at the roots of our worries and stress. Why do these feelings follow us like a permanent shadow? In many cases, worry is caused by fear of the future and the inability to fully control it. We tend to control everything, and the more this tendency increases, the greater the stress and anxiety. This pressure arises unintentionally from our belief that we can change the future or predict and fix possible dangers. But if we accept that everything is not in our control, new doors to mental freedom and peace will be opened for us. Acceptance of lack of complete control and its importance in life. One of the most important lessons in life is to accept the fact that everything is not always under our control. We can only strive for the best, but the final result is always dependent on circumstances and external factors. The realization that we don't need absolute control over everything leads us to a stress-free and worry-free life. When you free yourself from responsibility for the outcome, you begin to accept the fact that life is like a flowing river, sometimes calm and smooth, and sometimes turbulent. With this acceptance, like a small boat, you learn how to go with the flow and enjoy every moment without worrying about hitting a distant rock. Mindfulness exercises for living in the moment. To achieve inner peace and get rid of stress, mindfulness is one of the most effective exercises. Mindfulness helps you observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment or analysis. Instead of being overwhelmed by worrying thoughts, just be a calm and neutral observer. It's a skill that grows stronger with daily practice, allowing you to be present in the moment instead of worrying about tomorrow or dwelling on the past. A simple exercise to start mindfulness. As an initial exercise, sit comfortably in a quiet place and close your eyes. Take a deep breath and listen to your breathing. If a thought arises in your mind, let it pass without paying attention to it. You can do this exercise for 5 to 10 minutes. Over time, you will find that you experience more peace and that negative and worrying thoughts affect you less. The power of meditation in reducing stress. Meditation has been recognized as a powerful tool for reducing stress and anxiety. Meditation allows you to harmonize your mind and body and get rid of mental pressure. Devote a few minutes of your time to meditation every day. Choose a quiet place, sit comfortably, and close your eyes. At this moment, try to empty your mind of any thoughts and worries and only pay attention to your inner peace and silence. One of the effective meditations to reduce stress is the meditation known as breathing meditation. In this meditation, you focus only on your breath. With each breath you take in, you feel positive energy and peace flowing into you, and with each exhalation, all the stress and negative thoughts leave you. This process clears your mind and frees you from worries. Living in the moment. The key to freedom from worry. One of the main causes of worry and stress is the lack of focus on the present moment. When our mind wanders to the past or the future, it deprives us of the joys of the present. Living in the moment means that instead of filling your mind with tomorrow's worries and regrets of the past, you should be in this moment with all your heart and enjoy it. To begin with, ask yourself, are the things I'm worrying about right now really worth worrying about? Is there anything that can harm me at this moment? If your answer is no, it shows that your mind is creating baseless worries. Understanding this will help you live more calmly in the moment and not allow worries to challenge your mind. A story of a person who left stress and worry. To illustrate the importance of letting go of worry, we tell a story of a man named Michael. Michael suffered from anxiety and depression for years due to job stress and worry about the future. He always wanted to have everything under his control, and because of this, his mind was always busy planning and predicting events. But one day, after an experience in which he accepted the reality of his lack of control, he decided to change his perspective and enjoy life more. He turned to learning mindfulness and meditation exercises and was gradually able to distance himself from his worries and stress and live in the moment. Michael says, "When I stopped thinking about controlling everything, an incredible peace appeared in my life. Instead of worrying about tomorrow, I decided to live today to the best of my ability." This story can inspire us all to understand that being free from stress and worry means living with more freedom and experiencing life's true moments. The effect of anxiety relief on quality of life. When we distance ourselves from worries and stress, our quality of life improves dramatically. This liberation allows us to make better decisions and establish better relationships with others with an open and calm mind. The inner peace achieved through stress relief is a launching pad for growth and progress in life. When our mind is free from worry and anxiety, we have more energy to do things and achieve our goals. This positive energy helps us move towards our dreams and desires with more motivation and focus. Getting rid of worry and stress is a way to relax and enjoy life. The more you practice living in the moment and letting go of unnecessary worries, the better your quality of life will improve. Are you ready to experience a new life with more peace? The moment you decide to let go of worries will be the beginning of a journey towards a peaceful and happy life. The fourth chapter. Adapting to the flow of life. Have you ever thought that life, like a flowing river, takes its course naturally? Life will rarely be to our liking if we try to change it to our liking. Being in tune with the flow of life means that instead of resisting the changes, we look for the opportunities that this flow provides us. In this chapter, we learn how to trust life and experience greater inner peace by embracing unexpected and unknown paths. Accepting changes and unexpected paths. Life does not always go according to our plans and expectations. We often face changes that are unwanted and may even seem scary to us. These changes can divert us from our original path and challenge us. But if we accept these changes and align with them, we will find that these new paths will take us to places we never imagined. Accepting unexpected paths requires trust in life. This trust enables us to face challenges and new situations with an open and positive vision. In fact, sometimes the best opportunities in life are found when we look for something new and unknown, even if they seem uncertain at first. Harmony with life, not against it. Going with the flow of life doesn't mean giving up on our goals and dreams. It means coming to terms with the situation instead of trying to change the impossible. It allows us to move forward with peace and confidence even when everything seems to be against us. People who always seek complete control of the situation and have plans for every unexpected situation are usually more vulnerable to life's challenges. On the contrary, those who are flexible and trust life can easily face and adapt to changes. In fact, being in harmony with life is like dancing with the waves of the sea. Instead of trying to fight the waves, we go with them. Techniques to strengthen confidence in life. To achieve harmony with life, we must strengthen our trust in its path and flow. Some techniques that can help you build and strengthen this confidence include: 1. Meditation and acceptance practice. Meditation is one of the most powerful ways to strengthen confidence in life. Meditation helps you to communicate better with yourself and your thoughts and free yourself from the worries and concerns of everyday life. In each meditation session, you can practice acceptance. That is, instead of trying to change your thoughts and feelings, accept them as they are. Practicing acceptance helps you accept whatever happens in your life without judgment or resistance. This practice will, over time, strengthen your trust in the path of life and its flow, and teach you to go with the flow of life instead of trying to control everything. 2. Letting go of the fear of the unknown. One of the main reasons why we fear unexpected changes and directions is the fear of the unknown. The human mind naturally looks for patterns and predictions, and anything outside of these patterns causes anxiety and worry. But if we learn to look at the unknown as new opportunities, this fear will gradually diminish. To let go of the fear of the unknown, remind yourself that life is always changing and nothing is permanent. When you accept this truth, instead of worry and fear, you will move into the unknown with hope and confidence. 3. Accept failure as part of the journey. In whatever path you choose, you may face setbacks and failures. Accepting the fact that failures are part of life and help us grow and learn will make you stronger and more resilient. When you accept failures as an opportunity to learn and grow, you will gain more confidence in life and be able to move on with more peace of mind. Stories of people who went with the flow of life. Stories of people who, by trusting the path of life, have been able to adapt to its flow and experience success and peace in their lives, can be inspiring. One such person was a woman named Emily who, after losing her job, decided to pursue her hidden interests and talents instead of trying to return to the same profession. At first, he was worried and doubtful, but with the passage of time and by practicing trusting in life, he began to believe in his new path. Emily gradually realized that this unwanted change was actually an opportunity for her to find a job that she was truly passionate about, and in which she felt happy and fulfilled. Adapting to the flow of life and increasing the quality of life. When we learn to tune into the flow of life, many of our tensions and stresses are reduced. Living with trust in its flow allows us to experience every moment of life's journey with more peace and pleasure. Being in harmony with life helps us to adapt to what is, instead of trying to change the world, and find peace and happiness in this adaptation. Going with the flow of life means accepting changes and trusting unknown paths. This attitude will not only make your life calmer and happier, but it will also allow you to live with an open mind and a free heart instead of trying to control everything. In the end, every moment of life is an opportunity to learn, grow, and experience true peace. The 5th chapter. Embrace the change. Change is a flow that gives freshness and newness to your life. Have you ever thought about how many amazing opportunities you've missed out on just because you're afraid of change? In our world, nothing is fixed. Everything is changing, from seasons to emotions and relationships. In this season, you are invited to welcome change and accept it not as a threat, but as an opportunity for growth and transformation. The stories of successful people who faced change and embraced it instead of running away can be your inspiration. Undoubtedly, change can be scary. When you are faced with a big change, you may feel insecure and confused. But if you realize the power of change, you will realize that this fear itself can become a tool to stimulate the growth and development of your personality. Remember that every time you face a big change, you are actually creating a new opportunity for yourself to learn and grow. Think about the lives of people whose lives have been moved to a better direction due to serious changes. For example, an entrepreneur faced with market changes decided to pursue new innovations. Not only did he succeed, but he was able to create a new model of work that would lead others to progress as well. Accepting change can give you the ability to break free from your limiting constraints. Many of us seek comfort, and that's natural. But in fact, comfort can trap us in a vicious cycle. When things are going well, we tend to stay in our comfort zone. But in this area, nothing grows. Remember that every step you take towards change affects not only yourself but also the world around you. Hence, look at change as a friend that can guide you towards bigger goals and deeper dreams. When entering the process of change, you may initially encounter internal resistance. This is normal and a sign that the changes, contrary to their appearance, are challenging and stimulating for you. Instead of running away from these feelings, listen to them and try to understand them. This acceptance is the key to entering the new world that awaits you. Changes, like violent storms, can seem scary at first, but after each storm, the sun shines again and refreshes the earth. To cope with change, you can use different techniques. One of these techniques is practicing gratitude. With gratitude, you not only notice the things you have, but also use them as a tool to adapt to change. For example, take time every morning to think about the blessings in your life. It reminds you that change can create opportunities for growth and learning. Also, you can help yourself by changing the way you look at changes. Instead of being afraid of them, try to see them as a learning tool. Remember that you must allow your life to change as much as it allows you to. If you look at change as an opportunity to grow and learn, then change will not only not be scary, but will become a source of strength and inspiration. Now is the time to embrace change and let these changes guide your life for the best. Make your life flourish with changes and remember that every moment is a new opportunity to learn and grow. Welcome these changes and accept them in your life with open arms. Now is the time to take stronger steps and enter a new world where every change is a new opportunity to flourish and progress. Chapter 6. Freedom from external constraints. Your life is filled with external attachments such as position, fame, and apparent success. Have you ever wondered if these factors can really bring you true happiness? Have you ever thought that these dependencies may actually be obstacles to your inner peace and satisfaction? In this season, you are invited to enter a new world, a world where freedom from external constraints is the key to true happiness. Dependence on position and fame can put you in a mental prison. In today's world, we see that many people compete for the attention and approval of others. But can these affirmations really make you feel valued and truly happy? Maybe you have ever wondered if what others say about you really reflects your identity or not? In fact, these dependencies can put you in a cycle of frustration and dissatisfaction. Freedom from these dependencies means freedom from social pressures and expectations of others. This freedom allows you to know yourself as an independent and valuable person. Your life should be based on your own values, not on the ideas and expectations of others. Remember that inner happiness lies in freedom from outer constraints. You can step into a new world by accepting your true identity and inner values. One of the ways to get rid of these dependencies is to practice awareness. By focusing on yourself and having a deeper understanding of your real needs and desires, you can get rid of the confusion caused by external expectations. Instead of comparing yourself with others, look for your personal growth and development. With each step you take towards self-awareness, you will achieve more peace and satisfaction. On the other hand, you should pay attention to the power of your choice. You can choose which thoughts and feelings you cultivate in your life. When you take the power of your choices and distance yourself from external dependencies, you will gain access to a new world of possibilities and opportunities. This freedom allows you to move towards your real goals and dreams with more confidence and self-confidence. Remember that true happiness lies in freedom from external constraints. This freedom allows you to shape your life with your true values and enjoy what you are. By letting go of unwanted attachments, you can manage your life in such a way that you find yourself in it and flourish. In fact, getting rid of external dependencies means returning to yourself and knowing your inner values. Now is the time to move with firm steps towards freedom and freedom from external constraints. Remember that true happiness lies within you and you can achieve it only by freeing yourself from external attachments and pressures. Fill your life with your freedom, and with every step you take, get closer to your true dreams and aspirations. In this way, you will become a free and powerful being who is able to create a happy and meaningful life. Now is the time to think about your freedom and step on the path that will lead you to true happiness. The 7th chapter. Live in the moment, the only moment there is. Have you ever thought about how your life can be changed by living in the moment? Have you ever asked yourself what things prevent you from enjoying the present? In this season, you are reminded that the only moment that exists is now. Living in the moment is not only an art, but also the key to achieving true peace and happiness. Experiencing life in the moment allows you to take advantage of every inhale and exhale. When you think about the past, you can get caught in regrets. And when you think about the future, you can fall into fear and anxiety. But when you focus on the present moment, you gain a new world of peace and clarity. There are various techniques that help you to benefit from the power of living in the moment. One of these techniques is mindfulness practice. By focusing on your breathing and your inner feelings, you can gain a deeper understanding of yourself and your environment. For example, every time you breathe, pay attention to the feeling you experience in your body. This not only helps you distance yourself from negative thoughts, but also connects you to the reality of the present. The stories of people who have experienced the meaning of living in the moment are inspiring and motivating. Remember how an artist is painting with all his heart, or a musician is immersed in his world the moment he plays a song. These people show how living in the moment can not only flourish their creativity, but also increase their level of happiness and satisfaction with life. By using techniques such as journaling your feelings, you can gain a better understanding of yourself and what you are currently experiencing. This writing will help you see clearly what makes you happy and what makes you sad. This understanding allows you to appreciate what is valuable to you in the present moment. Also, another technique is to enjoy nature and walk in it. When you are in the heart of nature, pay attention to the sound of birds, the smell of flowers, and the gentleness of the wind. These feelings connect you to the present and give you the feeling that everything is going well in this moment. Living in the moment reminds you that every moment is a unique gift. When you enjoy your moments, you allow yourself to discover your full potential. This power makes you experience happiness and cheerfulness in your life. Now is the time to experience your life in a new way. Learn how to take advantage of every moment that life gives you. This journey inward will lead you to a world of peace and freshness that actually only exists right now. By accepting living in the moment, you become a person who moves in your world with strength and confidence, and makes the most of every moment. Now is the time to experience your life with a new color and smell with an open heart and a mind free of negative thoughts. The 8th chapter. Trust in the path of life. Have you ever wondered what would happen if you trusted your inner strength? Do you know that every step you take in your life gives you a new opportunity to grow and flourish? This chapter examines the importance of trusting one's life path and reminds you that your inner abilities can lead you to a bright future. Life is like an endless journey, a journey full of challenges, successes, and valuable experiences. If you trust yourself and your life path, you can confidently move forward and not be afraid of existing obstacles and look at them as opportunities to learn. Self-confidence not only allows you to face challenges, but also gives you the strength to withstand difficulties and continue to grow and improve. Self-confidence exercises can be very effective in boosting your self-confidence. One of these exercises is to write positive thoughts about yourself daily. Every morning, take time to remind yourself of your positive qualities and abilities. This simple action will help you to gradually create a positive image of yourself and to know your abilities better. Remember that each of us has a power inside us that can lead us to great success. Another exercise you can use is setting small goals and achieving them. Small goals allow you to boost your confidence with each small success. When you achieve these goals, a feeling of satisfaction and happiness arises inside you, and this feeling makes you more courageous to achieve bigger goals. Stories of people who have trusted their abilities and achieved significant success are inspiring and motivating. Remember how an athlete trusted in his abilities to reach the heights of success, and with continuous training and pursuing his goals, he was able to make his dreams come true. These people remind us that life is full of opportunities, and if we believe in ourselves, we can achieve anything. With small and continuous steps, you too can conclude that your life is full of unique opportunities. Move forward each day with a positive attitude and self-confidence. As a living and dynamic being, you have special capabilities that can help you flourish. This inner strength, like a beacon, guides you in the right direction and assures you that you are always moving towards the best. Now is the time to trust your life path and take your steps more firmly. Let this trust be a driving force for you and make you stronger against life's challenges. When you believe in your abilities, life will provide you with countless opportunities and you can go to meet them with courage. Remember, you are the creator of your own destiny, and with self-confidence and trust in life, you can become the best version of yourself. Insatiable season. Enjoy the journey, not the destination. Have you ever wondered why you are never satisfied with your goals and objectives in your life? Do you feel that with every success, you experience a sense of emptiness and inadequacy? This season, you are invited to find the true joy of life in your journey, not just in the destination. Life is a complex and beautiful path that is full of special moments, unique experiences, and valuable lessons. When you focus only on the destination, you actually deprive yourself of all the beauty that exists along the way. Instead of thinking of your goals as a final destination, look at them as a stage in your life's journey. This shift in approach allows you to enjoy every moment and remind yourself that life is a journey, not just a destination. In this way, pay attention to the importance of small pleasures and pure moments that you experience every day. Think of the sound of birds in the morning, the pleasant taste of a freshly brewed coffee, the smile of a friend, or even a loving look from the person next to you. These are the moments that make up the real value of life and bring you happiness and satisfaction. Instead of always looking for big and distant goals, try to enjoy these small pleasures in every moment and connect with them. Learn to see each day as a new journey, a journey where you can face challenges and small successes and learn from them. Sometimes true beauty is in the simple, everyday things. By changing your attitude towards everyday experiences, you can easily enjoy your life and feel a deeper sense of satisfaction. The stories of people who have been able to implement this attitude in their lives can inspire you. Remember the people who have achieved remarkable success by embracing their life journey and focusing on the good moments. They teach you how to enjoy the journey and get closer to your goals at the same time. These are not only a physical journey, but also an emotional and spiritual journey that leads you to growth and prosperity. Now is the time to commit yourself to this beautiful and meaningful journey. Look at every step you take with care and love and enjoy it. Remember that life is a precious gift, and you gain a new and unique experience with every moment you live in it. By focusing on the small pleasures and beauties of travel, you can gain a sense of true satisfaction and happiness in your life and move towards a bright and happy future. Undoubtedly, your life will become an amazing journey with this new attitude. Chapter 10. Life is a free flow in the boundless ocean. Have you ever felt that your life is limited by your own or other people's controls? Have you ever wished you could swim like a fish in the boundless ocean of life, free and unconditional? In this final chapter, you are invited to reach the depth of this ocean and, freed from the constraints of life, embark on an endless and free journey in the vast world of our existence. Life is actually a free stream, a stream in which you can simply swim and enjoy this freedom. All the lessons you have learned throughout this book have brought you to the point where you see your life not as a challenge, but as a beautiful journey. Undoubtedly, every step you take in this journey is an opportunity to learn, grow, and experience new things. By getting rid of all unnecessary constraints, you can feel that you are giving your life power and freedom. You don't need to confine yourself in narrow and hard frameworks anymore. Let your life flow like a free stream, without resistance and with confidence in its natural course. This freedom allows you not only to enjoy beautiful moments, but also to allow yourself to go to the unknown and explore with passion and curiosity. The stories of people who have been able to achieve this freedom and benefit from it can inspire you more deeply than ever. People who, instead of focusing on big and distant destinations, have decided to fill their lives with a free and natural flow. They show you how you can enjoy every moment and align with every change and transformation that occurs in your life. Now is the time to act on these lessons. See every day as an opportunity for a new beginning and a new experience. Instead of limiting yourself in the constraints of waiting and pressure, move towards a free flow. Dive into the ocean of your life and let these boundless waters take you to new and amazing destinations. This is life, an endless and free journey in which you float with love and joy. Finally, remember that life itself is a miracle. By accepting this truth, allow yourself to enjoy everything in this free and limitless journey of your life. This is your life, and you have the right to enjoy every moment of it. Let the ocean of your life take you to infinite experiences and wonderful moments. In this journey, you will always be with yourself, with love and courage. Conclusion. The book ends with an inspiring message that life is not just a path and a destination, but an endless opportunity to experience freedom, joy, and love. This journey is a flow in which you can live with all your being and turn every moment into a work of art. Remember that by accepting freedom and trusting in life, you can benefit from every moment of your life. This is your life and you have the right to welcome it with open arms. Every challenge you face is only part of this journey and an opportunity to learn and grow. You are reminded that your life is shaped by your inner strength and courage. Knowing this truth, take your steps with trust and love towards a future full of possibilities and endless opportunities. Let this trip bring you new experiences and remind you that life is an art that you make yourself. Finally, think about how you want to portray this artwork. From today, pay attention to every moment of your life with care and love and allow yourself to continue this journey with courage and freedom. Your life is in your hands and you can turn it into a masterpiece. With this spirit and attitude, go ahead and turn your life into an amazing adventure.